All right. What up, folks? Y'all gotta let me know if y'all can hear me good, man. I'm fooling around with the mic right now. I'm about to get rid of this mic, actually. You're probably gonna hear some background noise. You know, my kid is wide awake, 6 years old. He took a late nap. He's upstairs running back and forth with the dog. Yeah, no. Y'all know how that goes. Wifey is sleeping. But let me know if you guys can hear me okay, man. I'm gonna wait here. We're gonna sit here for a moment, get a quick 1 2 1 2 mic check, mic check. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear everything levelly. But how y'all doing, man? Um, for you guys that are not familiar with the gaming, I do this from time to time. I just don't have the same schedule that I once had, so I can't stick to a schedule. So what I'm basically gonna do, as you can see, it's titled "Sim Goes Live." And we'll do episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so forth. And whenever I'm live, I'll put that in the title and I'll say whatever game I'm playing. And when I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Like I said, I can't, commit to a schedule at the moment because, yeah, y'all say y'all can hear me fine. All right, cool. So y'all have to let me know what the game audio sounds like. And actually, the first thing we'll do, so we can kind of get the game and levels and everything together. Let's dive in, man. And let's play some practice here. Give me just a second. Wait a minute, why is this so low? Give me a second, guys. This audio seems awfully low. Why is that? That's strange. There we go. 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 So like I said, what I'm gonna do is jump into a quick scrimmage. We'll spend a couple minutes in there, not too long. Just long enough for us to know what the audio, my audio, as well as the game audio sounds like. If y'all can let me know that. Then I'll dive into a quick game. I'll show you my settings. I'll play one game and I'll be done. And like I said, man, my 6-year-old is upstairs going buck wild. Y'all probably can hear him. Told him to chill out, but that don't matter to him. You know what I mean? He doesn't know what chill. Chill don't pay the bills, I guess. So y'all let me know what this thing is sounding like, man. I haven't played this game in a while. Not the best basketball player. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to have some fun with this series, man. We're going to try to make it do what it do. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Simmons. But y'all let me know, what does the game audio sound like? Versus me talking. Oh, come on, Simmons. You got to get past that. That's too much dribbling, though. Too much dribbling. There you go. Get a hand up. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. There you go. As you guys can see, I don't use the shot meter. I don't use the shot clock. I mean, the shot clock. I don't use the meter. So I just try to make it a little more realistic for myself. I try to, get these guys timing down. I don't want to rely on the meter. I do use the feedback so I can know, basically. Oh, Ben Simmons, you ain't making that, brother. Basically so I can know where the timing is. I will do that. But other than that, as you see right there, no shot meter, but it lets me know I shot it way too early. What y'all saying? Audio is fine, just kind of small. You said it's small. I'm confused. What y'all saying? Decent is, you mean saying when you say small, you mean it's low? It's low. I can turn it up. Give me a second. Yeah, y'all, I'm a little confused by the small terminology there. Low. All right, man. I got you. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right, y'all, let me know if it's any better real quick. Hold on. Let me adjust it. Hold on, I know what I gotta do. I gotta turn the audio up too in the gaming software. So give me a second, guys. Well, that's what I'm doing this tonight for too, is to just get my, test it out, get everything set up the way I want. So when I'm ready to start streaming again, as well as I'm gonna be using a different mic, pretty soon. But let's see. Let me turn this game audio up a little bit. Turn that up to 60. Oh my God, my son, yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna knock his head off. I'm gonna knock his head off. He don't listen. All right, what about now, man? That's money.
Jackson, the ball. Cross screen, go over it.
Come on, man. I don't like that. I should have loud passed it though. What about now, y'all? Just testing things out. What's up, Michael? Just testing the audio out, man, before we rock and roll.
There we go. Get it out quick.
Okay. Oh, come on, Ben.
Good snatch, Kyle.
It's clearer. It's been cool. Hope you. All right, the game audio is cool. All right. Let's dive into the game then, man. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I started this whole thing over. I play NBA 2K a decent amount, but I just haven't had the time. But this is where I'm going to spend a lot of my franchise time, man, because, Madden just doesn't. It's not where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you can really get that depth. So for you guys that don't know, I'll show you, right? So just look at how much stuff you have here. And this is before I even go any deeper than this. Your calendar, your social media stuff, trade block, team status, right? Now look at all of this stuff you have here. Social media, injury report, NBA records, league history, retired jerseys, transaction report, season awards, team records, team history. All right. You go to front office. You have your roster, right? You go in here. You can adjust your roster. Of course, everybody knows how you do that. Let me show you a couple things, man, too, that I love about this game that I've been saying I need to see in Madden. Haven't seen it as of yet. It was in Head Coach 09, so EA kind of started this trend. But let me show you something. When I go into the details of the player, right? Oops. That's not what I want to do. Here we go. Look at all these different things, man. We're going to start. Oops. Wrong player. Let me get back to Joel. We're going to start from the left all the way over to the right. Morale, which we know they try to infuse morale into Madden, but I still don't know to what degree it works. But look at all of this. Ambition. Play for a winner. Finance security. Loyalty, contract thought. As of right now, Philadelphia is where I want to be. There's still a long time before my contract is up, though, right? So hold on, y'all. Look, I've got to say something to my son. Give me a second. This boy. All right, good people. I had to. I had to scream on it. All right, man. So as you can see, let's continue. Career stats. Career stats per minutes. Career stats advanced. Split stats. Attributes. Grades. Skill graphs. Tendencies. badges, award history, contract, and look at all this stuff here you see. But you can adjust all of these things as far as you can start negotiating and add different options and things like that. Game highs, recent games. Now this is the one right here that I've been asking Madden to get for several years. Like I said, it was in Head Coach '09. Look at this. Look at this. Showing you the health of the body, right? Right now, we can tell that there's an increased health risk with Joel's left ankle. Feet, mild risk. The torso area, increased risk. Mild, I guess you would say, because it's yellow. And look at everywhere else. Well, that's his back. I guess not the torso. That's his back. This is what I'm talking about. And look at that, season fatigue. He's fresh. How do you not have this type of stuff in a football game? It baffles me. And again, like I said, these are the type of things that I've been asking about for years. What y'all saying? Have you tried NHL, and what are your thoughts on it, Sim? I haven't tried NHL. I've played it, but I haven't delved deep into it. Because to be honest with you, man, I don't know the sport like that. The same way I feel about basketball. I know basketball, but I'm not a basketball guy. So you guys are really going to see me struggle in terms of the X's and O's. Because, I know basketball. I like basketball, but I don't know it the way I know football. So there's a lot of things that I might not do, and, getting into certain sets and hedging and all of those type of things. So that's why I think it's fun, though. You get to see me play a game at the novice level as far as knowledge, right? But moving on, look, here's the fatigue stuff again. Field goal percentages, hot zone, social media. Right? That's just a small portion, but let me just burn through this stuff. Player finder, free agents, contract extensions. Let's take a look at that. Look at this. You can do all of that right now. You don't have to wait. And it'll tell you if he's eligible for an extension or not. He's not. Let's see if we can find somebody. See if we can find anybody that might be eligible. They're not eligible. Ineligible for an extension as the original length of the current contract. Okay. But these are things that you can perform, right? Extensions. You don't have to wait like Madden until they're up, and then you can only negotiate X amount of years. Don't get me started. View picks, create a player, trade finder, G League free agents, salary cap table, staff. Y'all want to see the staff? Look at this. Assistant coach, CFO, head coach, assistant coach, assistant GM, over there, head assistant head coach here, head scout, trainer, coordinators, maybe, for football, player DNA. Stuff is crazy. I don't think I have any stats yet, though. And then look at all the things you have here in coaching, man. On the fly lineups, coaching game plan, where you can decide, the plan that you want to implement for each team. So if I know in advance, like I said, if I knew basketball and started learning my matchups and all that, I could say, okay, when we play the Bucks, I want to do this. On the fly lineups, these lineups allow you to set what players are used per lineup for the on-the-fly coaching. To access on-the-fly lineups, you press down on the D-pad while in the middle of the gameplay. Come on, man. Freestyle. Practice plays. System proficiency. Edit your playbook. And a full-blown scrimmage. Look at the scouting. Look at all of this. Team intel, prospect scouting, mock drafts, player comparison, team rivals, analytics tool, draft board, big board, team comparison. Look at the training. Player mentorship, team training, team development, injury history, training schedule, player training, player development. Expansion, you all know what that is. Relocation, you know what that is. Standings, season stats, and then you got your sliders and your options. But do you see how deep this game is, man, as far as the depth? And it's not like it's worlds, beyond the realm of comprehension. These are the standard things you should have in a season mode, franchise mode. This is what I can, continue to try to convince the Madden folk. powers that be. Again, not the devs. The devs want this game to be as great as we do. But this is what I continue to try to get the powers that be to understand. Like, look, we need these things. But anyway, man, let me just show y'all my settings, man. Nothing major. I'm playing on All-Star. That's just how I play 2K. I have everything on 50s because that's what it is at All-Star. If you bump it up to Superstar, you get less of an advantage for yourself. And, of course, on Hall of Fame, y'all know how that goes. But to me, I don't like, playing games when it's an unnecessary advantage for the CPU. I like a challenge. I feel challenged at All-Star. So that's why I play 2K. All right, and as far as the league settings, just going to play 8-minute quarters, to try to burn through the game a little bit faster. I have the simulated quarters, the exact same length, and normalization and all of that. So there you have it. So let's jump into this quick game, man, and we'll play one game, and we will get up out here. All right, so let's do it. For this week, we'll skip over, the training or whatever. I ain't going to dive into that tonight. This is just a, in and out type of stream, man. Probably going to lose the game. But anyway, give y'all something to look at. It still says intermission. Yeah, because I haven't jumped into the game yet. But let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it.
This week on 2K TV, it's our annual award show.
What about now? Look right now.
For doing great things in NBA 2K20. Plus, we update
you said basketball, but not football. Yeah.
The latest in my team.
This is amazing. I wish they had this in Madden. Yeah,
it's
man.
Finally time to reveal the top play of the year.
Look at that. I ain't even got my hat on tonight. Y'all can tell I must have got a haircut. I don't mind showing y'all the big head.
It's time for a very special episode of NBA 2K TV.
It's our
But how's the audio again, man? How is the game audio versus my audio? You guys are like my
It's the
my
2K Sports pregame show.
I'm using a new streaming format.
Tonight it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston
so
Celtics.
I need to know.
Well, for Boston, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight.
With that as I continue through it. I'm going to ask y'all that a few times.
And here we are.
Until we get it right. And it shouldn't be saying intermission anymore.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Just saying that because
these guys are ready to go. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in Philadelphia. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice when he hears my voice just yelling at him.
How's that?
Breakdown basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
he
likes
just love the attention to detail. Yeah. How's that as far as the audio, man?
Hey, Dave.
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team.
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David.
I'm giving y'all the warning.
Do you see the comparison that many people say between Ben Simmons and
only
Magic
because
Johnson?
I don't know, I haven't taken
I
the
see
time
one
to
piece
learn
of
the ins and outs
it. He
of all
reminds
the
me of
moves
Magic
and
that
all
he
that.
can
Like
get
I
a
said, I'm not
rebound. His head's up
basketball guy
immediately.
in terms
He can
of
either whip the
knowing
ball
X's
60
and
feet
O's.
down to somebody who's open,
I'm very basic
or he can
when it
just
comes to
go
playing
down and run the
basketball.
fast
Either
break,
way, I
but
can
nobody
enjoy
else
this.
has to touch the ball. And I think the list of guys who can get a
A little
rebound.
bit lower. All right. Let's try this.
Down in
I
traffic,
think we close.
go 90 feet, make the right decision, and get the ball to the right person. It's not a long list. You're talking like less than 10 guys ever. And I think that's what, when they say Ben Simmons and Magic Johnson, that's what really reminds them of Magic Johnson. I'm just here to remind people that Magic Johnson was one of the 5 best players of all time, and it's kind of dumb to really compare anyone to Magic Johnson. We're never going to see that again. But I think Ben has little pieces of it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Talking about
the 76ers shooting their first shots
captain
from the free throw line tonight.
What settings you talking about? I think we close. But y'all keep telling me, man, and until we get it to where everybody's like, it's good. Let me know.
That's good from Simmons.
You look at Ben Simmons, it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game.
Hold on, let me try something else. Yeah, I shouldn't have to turn the game down. I never did that when I streamed, using the other software. When I used to stream through the Elgato, I used to have it pretty good. Let me try this. Let's try this. I think this might do it. And this might be, hope it ain't too low, but we gonna keep trying until we get there. That's the key. Try again.
Quite honestly, I think he's only gonna get better, especially if he adds a
let
jump
that
shot.
rock for a minute, y'all. Let me know how it sounds.
And Simmons drops them both. Bill, a bevy of talent for the Celtics last season. How close were they to meeting your expectations?
They were about as close as I am living in LA to Boston. They were 3,000 miles away. It was an emotionally scarring season. I hated it. I didn't enjoy it, and it was a huge disappointment. Other than that, it was fun.
Yeah, but it was.
Man, what you doing? Keep running.
When you have a team that you have all these assets, and you can't figure out how those assets can come together as an actual basketball team, that brings the point yet again. This is why we have basketball. It's not just about the players. It's about how they mesh together. That team did not mesh.
Let's go.
Good work there as it goes.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Ben had the shot under the basket. Ben had to look under the basket.
Tatum on the wing, guarded by Horford.
Jumped
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself.
Hollywood has some good sliders. I'll check them out.
They should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not
Ben Simmons.
Shots good by Simmons.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
What am I doing?
Dunk by Tatum.
What am I doing?
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Simmons.
What am I doing?
Passes to Harris.
I should have shot that money right there. It was right there. I should have shot.
6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Pulls it up.
Shot that money early.
Harris's shot is off.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Brown wide open.
I baited him into shooting that too. I knew he was going to hit it. I messed that up. I tried to get him to shoot it a little earlier.
Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end.
For me, the G League is the key to all this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure.
Yeah, DJ, you can see me. I'm trash in this game, man. I completely started over. And I was telling everybody, informing everybody, I'm not the basketball
sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with streaming services, and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing, so they can figure out a way to.
That's me though. I got to learn the timing.
Corner with some of this stuff, while also preparing these guys.
I got to learn the timing of these guys' shots. That's why I cut off the shot meter. Just me being nutty, man. I like to give myself as much of a challenge as possible. What about the sound right now, guys? Is everything sounding good in terms of the game sound and my sound? Y'all. I told y'all got to be my helpers on this tonight. It's the first time me using this particular software that I'm using, so hopefully
during
I can
his
get this
rookie
thing
season,
and
Jason
master it
Tatum
where I
was
want
Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern
So
Conference
next
Finals.
time I'm back on
A rare
the stream.
opportunity, and that young
Hey,
fella
how did he lose the ball
delivered
like
at a
that?
high level.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And now
I didn't use the shot meter.
Tatum.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Season
I don't
for
use it. I don't
him
use it.
last year. put up about 15 points per.
As y'all can see, I'm novice
and 2 assists.
I'm gonna need to
and really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Haven't rocked 2K the way I usually do this year, man.
It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And the shot
ain't been able to do anything.
Boy, this little fella Kemba Walker is a treat to watch.
Not anything that I wanted. I've been wanting to be, you know, back and streaming for y'all, man. I really wanted to bring you guys more content. Outside of the things that
decide to take their first time out here. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems. And it was just awesome, and it's now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem.
All right, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more.
We didn't have League Pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know.
We'll turn it down a little bit more, guys. Let's see. One more second. Think we close, man. And I appreciate y'all bearing with me. But I think we're close. I think we're really close. All right. Let's try this setting.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Fires for 3. Horford with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Simmons.
I should have took that. I had it too, and I didn't realize. I thought they was gonna close on me.
He's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert.
I thought they was gonna close on me, man. I gave up on it too soon.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons passes to Richardson. Simmons working it over.
Good D. Come on, man, move, y'all. I need somebody to move.
Embiid is at the elbow.
Let's go, Embiid. That's easy.
From Simmons.
It's barbecue chicken, baby. That's barbecue chicken right there.
Simmons, both amazing.
That's barbecue chicken right there.
Basketball historian, we know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough. Especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know, you're out there, you're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up, and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the
Come on, guys, you got to rebound that.
LeBron's their guy. They got to watch
LeBron.
Rebound that. Hear that MJ was better than him, so they made the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
Well, what about like the Oscar Robertson, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about. My goodness, you talk about some of these players.
Bang bang. Yeah, come on, man.
70s, 80s.
Hit that.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
Oh, that's all.
Brown,
oh my God.
Brown's got 7.
It's going to get ugly, folks.
76ers trail by 6. Richardson outside.
Had Embiid in the paint. I was late. Pick your dribble up.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Give credit to the defense.
What's up, Hollywood? What's going on? Sound check, man. Y'all let me know. Does it sound pretty even now?
Near the hoop to
game audio a little lower than me.
Call the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Scott following.
Why did Embiid move? I thought he was out there.
The offensive rebound.
That's the only reason why I shot that.
And foul on
I thought he was still out there. That's the only reason why I kicked it out. Why did Embiid move? I thought he was going to stay out of the perimeter. That's the only reason why I kicked it.
And let's get your take, guys.
I thought I had set them up. I drew the defense
We've seen
in.
a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
So I thought.
So it's 1 of 2 from the stripe. And standing over 7 feet, weighing over 250 pounds, it's hard for Embiid to avoid those injuries that so many big men, but he in particular seems brittle.
Yeah, they're working this.
I would think that all the seasons he missed was probably
you gotta
red
get
flag
Embiid
for that front. It's going to come down to
gotta play
conditioning
through Embiid.
and us reading a story in August.
Awesome video I did today. Appreciate it, man.
Like Joel Embiid has completely changed his
It needed to be said, man. It needed to be said.
Stop having 4 meals a day and all this stuff. He actually, I think, is underrated as a great
Come on, Embiid, hit that.
If you look at the rim protection stats for him,
y'all can see I haven't learned these guys' shots yet.
Defensively as he is offensively.
Y'all can see.
And he can affect.
I haven't learned his shots whatsoever.
Playing that well. I would love to see him in shape.
So here's Burks. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Embiid, the pass to Burks. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid.
I'm about to pass out of there and they fouled me.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
On,
and fairly decent.
You need to go to work down there.
About 77%
go to work down
from
there.
the line.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Tatum. The feed to Williams. Smart wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Good.
Smart's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Embiid at the top of the key, Korkmaz. 4 on the shot clock. Here's
somebody had to be open.
And you know what?
Somebody got to be open if they triple teaming Embiid.
Let me check this. He has such quick reaction.
Okay, sound is good on your end.
Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
Yeah, the game do sound a little loud.
Native of Cameroon,
game do sound a little loud.
Talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Matter of fact, let me use my headphones and I can tell.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to like express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus. And
I think we close.
Just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
Let that rock for a minute.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
Dana, there's not a whole lot of delay either.
And glad to have you with us, folks. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean,
he's killing
shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Robinson is out there with Scott. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Korkmaz.
Told y'all, man, I'm not good at this game.
That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Burks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Scott.
There we go. Can we get a fake? Can we get a fake to work?
Big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness.
I know I'm a novice, but come on, man.
He does a
help me out. Help me, please.
Help me,
please.
Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed, no conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel.
Smart plays by the guys.
They've looked at it and they've really studied it. And they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1.
Oh, you got to finish it. See, I was early.
3,100 miles.
And again, that's why I cut off the shot clock, man. I mean, shot clock.
And it's a 2-2-1-1
shot meter so I can learn these guys' releases in certain situations.
On the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid.
Let's go. Let's go, Embiid. I see you running. I see you running.
I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this.
So you started a Madden franchise.
We had years where San Antonio was playing in the East.
I'm playing it. I'm gonna try to finish the one I started for y'all, man.
Go look at the map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like
the new rosters and all that. I'm gonna try, man.
They've never really 100% figured out the conferences, and I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better.
Just ain't where it needs to be, man.
Let's
go, Embiid. Go eat. Go eat. The game just ain't where it needs to be.
If you're going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not
it's a little frustrating. I do, however, me personally, I know again, the first video I did with the trailer,
pay off big time in Boston. Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum,
why would you make it so much noise?
Healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, DA. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
On the couch.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
It looked like you up to no good. You see, you just made me miss that shot.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford is checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Burks.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Now, here's Horford.
No, I ain't talking to Smith.
And there's the pass to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And now a moment to see the stats for Horford. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers. But as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup.
Oh, you know what? I think I got to turn. Hold on,
and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
A second. Let me switch it. Can I switch it to where it shows up the other side? I can't. I thought I could. Maybe I could do it in the software. But it don't look weird me looking this way. It's like I'm looking, like I'm not looking at the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart.
All right, go back upstairs, man.
Subscribe.
They know. They know. All right, go ahead, man. I'm gonna have to fix this later. I can't do it right now, I don't think. Let's see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You know, Bill, you've seen Gordon Hayward work his way back from injury. How much longer do you think until he's 100% both physically and mentally?
Well, he's basically lost 2 years. You know, he lost the first year.
Don't look crazy, y'all. Me looking like away from you.
Was really up and down. And he would have these waves where he was confident for a week or two, and then it would just go away again.
I know Hollywood. Everybody say that he's my twin.
Great. And then it went away.
He got his mother's complexion.
I always felt like he had a little bit of PTSD from the injury.
That's what everybody say. He's all me.
There would be times where he just didn't want to drive.
He kind of looked like both of us, but he definitely looked like
play in the air. And if you watch him in Utah, that was all the stuff that made him special. That he was.
Y'all heard him talking about subscribe.
And when you lose that hard to get back. It's hard to trust, like, when you land, his foot's not going to be there.
It's like if you blew a knee, you're always worried about people down around you.
So the role model would be Paul George, because Paul George, you could see the first year he came back was a lot of the same. You know, he was a little nervous in the air. He wasn't as physical as he was.
They're winning right now.
He came back and then some. So the hope with Hayward is that happens.
We used to see him playing.
Here's Walker following the basket by Al.
Guys, keep it easy, keep it easy.
Walker with it. Now guarded by
give me that.
All right, go back and forth. Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'll tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there.
We're going to play one game, so I'll be up in a little bit. I know you up because of that nap you took. Oh, come on, you got to come up with the rebound, baby.
Again, the miss by Walker.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given
Get
that
the ball to him,
so
though.
mightily.
What was that? Hold on. Was that an animation delay? What was that? Did I get caught up in the animation? Nice, go upstairs, man. I'll be up there in a little bit. Close that door. Why can't you? I said, why can't you? Close the door. Close that door. I know, but I said, come close this door. I don't want to hear what you're doing up there. Look at this. What was this? Yeah, it took forever for me to throw it. And I probably should have lobbed it, but oh, look at this. Why did I pause it right there?
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming.
No, I didn't actually get MLB 20. MLB Show 20. I still play 18.
11-point game.
I mean 19.
They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Now here's Simmons. Richardson for three.
Come on, man. Hit the shot.
Brown with it.
I know it's my fault.
Picking him up.
Because I ain't got their releases down. Y'all seeing me at my worst. It's all good, though. I don't care, man.
Take it
I
to
don't care,
defenders
man. I
when he
just
drives.
like, trying to entertain. You know what I'm saying?
The pass to Harris. The dish to Richardson.
Oh.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
And that's just careless.
Man, I just want my football game to be the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I want the sport that I know
Richardson against Walker
to work the way I want it to work.
6 on the shot clock.
You know what I mean?
Now here is Harris. 18 feet out. That time the Celtic lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Richardson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket.
Oh,
they're really sharing the sugar.
An emphatic LU
jam. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And composure.
Gotta be
really
kidding
impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Here's Thibault.
What was that?
But nothing on the board yet. Here's Hayward.
Get that out of here.
Out of bounds.
Get that out of here.
Keeps possession.
Man, I don't know what is happening here. D that up.
Brown outside.
Play defense, man.
Passes it to Poirier.
Yeah.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Takes possession.
Yo,
this break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
All right, man. Let's see. Who we going to get the rock to?
1:49 left here in the second. Pass to Harris. Feeds to Horford. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. Shoots from 12.
That was a mismatch.
Hit that one.
I couldn't clear the way I wanted to, though.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet
into
that
30
hasn't
games
gone in their favor. To climb back They've got to put forth more
Yeah, I
effort.
saw that, Hollywood.
And entertaining as always, Bill.
Like I
Thank you so
said,
much
listen,
for
I don't
stopping by.
think
We always appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Again,
Just,
I think I was going into that before my son came in here.
Let's do the other teams.
Okay.
You know, people killed me in my first
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you
assessment
a
of the
great
trailer.
point of view.
You know,
And you know what? I think he needs his
y'all
own
know I hate
barbershop
the
talk
state of the
show,
game
Kevin.
just
I mean,
as bad as the
he's
next
done
one.
everything else in media. Go
But
barbershop
you have to
on him, Bill.
acknowledge when you
76ers
see
trail by
anything that
13.
looks like a possible improvement.
To the left wing.
And me
on
personally,
Horford
I
no
feel
up.
like there was
Well,
a
he's gotta
couple
be kicking
things in that
himself for
trailer
failing to make
that
that
looked
shot.
positive.
That's money.
Here's
Now it's
Brown.
still,
And Brown throws it
we
down.
still got to see how it
Brown
plays out.
is very serious about his
There's no
scoring.
question
he's
that we
got the
still need
green
to see
light
how the game
fire up
plays
from
out.
Just about anywhere out there,
But,
and he
you
takes
know, I
full
think
advantage
the
of it.
gameplay mechanics that they're
Now, here's
advertising and
Richardson.
whatnot is going to be a good thing. If they deliver. So, you know,
Now,
maybe
here's
he does
Robinson.
have a good
He's covered by Brown.
gameplay
Here's
stream
Harris.
to show us.
And oh boy, a lot
We'll
of
see.
contact there, but he gets the call. And
But
will
I'm
shoot
telling
two.
y'all, man,
That's
I'm
on
really
Dennis
feeling
Kent.
like franchise ain't
Well,
going
the
to get no
last
love,
few
man.
years, we've
'Cause
seen a huge improvement from Tobias Harris.
something
in
would have been
shooting the
shown.
deep ball.
Yeah, I agree
Something
with you,
would
Kevin.
have been shown.
He went from not really having
that,
a reliable outside shot to being a 40%
I feel like something would
shooter
have definitely
from
have been
outside
shown
the
in
arc.
that
It's opened
first
up a
block.
lot for the rest of his
And the
game.
fact that it
And it's a
wasn't,
big reason why he scored over
not
20
feeling
points
good,
a
man.
game
I'm
last year.
not feeling
Here's
good
what
about
Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel
Not feeling
Embiid
good
comes
about
in
that
for
at
Al
all.
Horford. And it's Burks in for Richardson.
Not
we knew
feeling
that
good
Tobias
about that
Harris
at
would
all,
be
folks.
one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot
You
of
know, I just gotta be
speculation
honest,
for him
man.
when free agency hit. Ends up
I
staying
don't
with the
think
Sixers.
nothing gonna happen for
And I
us
think it
in that
makes
regard.
sense for both sides.
'Cause
And
I just feel
he
like,
fits
you
nicely
know,
next to Embiid.
they're completely
Now here's
missing the
Smart.
mark.
10
With
points for
it.
him.
Oh, come
And
on.
some of what
They're
Smart
trying to
gives this
compete,
team
you know, in
doesn't
terms
always
of trying
show
to
up
do
in the stat
what
sheet,
everybody
but
else
he
is
makes
doing, I
plays
guess. You know,
that help you
obviously
win.
what 2K is
This
doing
is his
within my
first trip to the
career.
line tonight.
But even with that, you know, you don't even focus on your online franchise opportunities. Like, Face of the Franchise can't go online. That's where 2K has excelled. You can play my career in the NBA on the park, Pro-Am, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to. I
The first
don't
free
get
throw
it,
is
man.
good.
I just don't. You know, and you guys have heard me say several times, it's the suit, and it is. But I just don't understand why
And so
they
Smart
continue to
nails both of them.
neglect
Yeah,
a
nice job of
significant
drawing
part of
the
their game.
contact and creating opportunities.
And I know
at the
people
line.
always want to blame
My
it on Mutt,
kind
but
of
like I
hoops.
said, this game
Straight
that I'm playing
ahead,
right
playing
here
downhill
has an ultimate
and
team.
physical.
That
Now
shouldn't
the
matter.
pass to Korkmaz. Robinson
shouldn't
for
matter.
three. And he got
Come on,
that
man, you
one
gotta
up
hit
in
that.
time, but doesn't go in.
Shouldn't
And so
matter.
it's busted.
Ultimate team
Their
should not
lead at
matter
15
whatsoever.
going into the break. They've excelled in the open court.
Whatsoever.
Their transition
You know what I mean?
game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And a chance now to send
All right,
it over
man.
to David
I'll
Aldridge,
let you later,
standing
brother.
by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett
Yeah,
Brown.
man,
Now,
I'm
Coach,
telling
it
you,
seemed
the
like you
fact
guys
that
came out-
there's
All
no
right,
mention
David,
of
thank
it
you. We'll be back after halftime for the
scares
start
me
of the
too,
third
man. I
quarter.
really don't think that we're going to see anything, you know, as far as franchise goes.
And now,
I just
the
don't.
2K Sports Halftime Show.
And I don't know what the explanation is going to be.
Ernie
You know,
Johnson
I
here
don't
with
know
Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're
what it is
halfway
they're going
through
to try
one
to
of the
say.
first games
You know what I'm saying?
of this fresh
Right.
NBA season.
Actually, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I
It
can
was a
fix this
big
thing
time
while
first
we-
quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 15 points and
I
one
don't
steal.
know how it's going to affect y'all.
Kenny,
Let me
what's
see
your
if I
take
can
on
fix-
Boston so far?
Well, they
If I
built
can
this
make any
lead in large
adjustment to
part
this
because of the
camera.
sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, a recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without
There we
major
go.
improvements defensively, this game,
There it is.
OVA.
I think I fixed it.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
I think I fixed it. Now it looks like how it's supposed to look. I think. Hold on. There we go. now it's like when I'm looking over there and looking back at y'all and I'm looking this way,
goals for these teams.
Looking the way it's supposed to.
One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
All right, man. Let's get it going.
In the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4.
Let's go, MB. I know you can hit that.
Manning the backcourt. And
it's
you can hit that. In at the 5. Celtics leading by 13.
I'm going to learn today, man. I'm going to learn on the fly.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Back to Walker.
D that up.
Lets it go from 11, and he gets it to go.
Come on, man.
Walker has such an excellent feel for the mid-range game. And he does a nice job recognizing when to shoot it from there.
Oh, Ben Simmons time.
You know, questions for the Sixers about
go up. What's taking him so long?
Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are
talking about slightly late. I've been trying to go up.
Players are that talented. It sometimes is hard for
them
to sacrifice.
I feel like I got stuck in the animation right there. I've been trying to go up.
Hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Oh, my God. Yo, you get stuck in animation sometimes in this game, too.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league.
Yo, get me out of that animation. I'm trying to pass it. I'm trying to pass it.
The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it.
Oh, there you go, MB.
Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you.
See that right there? Let me take a look at that. I was trying to go up for the dunk. Why did I get held up? And again, I still like 2K as a whole. I like the gameplay that it presents and represents more than I do Madden at this juncture. But there's still a couple little hiccups that happen in this game from time to time. Let me see what happened here. I'm going in for a dunk. See why they stop me like that? I was going in for the dunk. I'm holding R2.
And for Simmons and Embiid, a clash of styles, too. Simmons, you know, Clark is at his best in transition.
And, you know, Embiid, guys, is more a half-court threat. Attacking
man.
the post.
Yeah.
I think they'll figure it out, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out between those two.
We shall see what Madden has to offer.
And so he hits both.
You know, over time,
all I would tell you good people is don't
really
get your hopes
good
up.
At accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Shots good by
That's
Walker.
On me.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Horford. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
Yo, make the shot.
On the interior.
God, I got to learn these guys' releases, man.
Yeah, you look
if I can
the
learn
board,
their releases, but I'm cool. I'm
shaping up to be a great game.
I'm cool with learning.
Strong performance.
You know, I don't want it easy for me.
They've really been strong on the glass.
No, maybe if I had the shot meter, I would have been hitting a lot of these shots. But it's all good.
Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
I'm getting wide open looks.
Horford against Tatum. Pass to Embiid.
No. I had Richardson right behind me.
Walker against Simmons. Dishes to Horford. And
Bruh!
Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the offense scuffling
a bit to
start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Walker. Pass to Tice. And stolen by Simmons.
I got a lot to work.
Simmons on the wing. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Tice. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And Boston with the rebound.
How was I super? See what I'm saying? How was I super early right there?
Tatum passes.
I'm thinking I released it just perfectly.
Boston again missing.
Wide open, and still surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Why did they stop?
Right wing.
What is he doing?
Here's Embiid. And Harris.
Why did he stop?
Shoots. Philadelphia
my
with a new
God,
shot.
I gotta learn these dudes' releases, guys. Yo, I'm killing myself.
Back to Horford. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
My goodness.
Horford's got
It's all me. It's all on me.
You and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to.
Yeah, man, I don't understand it. Even though I'm not good at the game, I still don't understand.
Anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter.
You know what I mean? Jelly bean?
I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Here's Cantor, following the basket by Al Horford.
I might come back and stream again tomorrow, man, if I get a chance.
Left side Walker, Embiid with the steal.
Embiid, let's go, baby.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thibault.
There you go.
The basket
there you go.
The assist
Thread the needle.
Simmons got his
thread the needle.
Last one here tonight.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Oh, Thibault.
Here's Poirier. No points in the game yet for him. And Walker kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5.
Close out.
Three-pointer. Here's Cantor.
Come on, man. Get big in there.
Getting it done.
I'm about to sim this game, man. And start. I might start another game. It don't look like I'm gonna come back on this one.
Really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
I'm definitely gonna sim a lot of these games, but I'm not playing, the 82 games at this point.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Especially
Simmons.
since
I think he may have forced that pass
2K21 will be coming out soon.
Really no reason to.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
Jeez.
And Wanamaker comes in for Walker.
Smacked.
Boston leading by 17.
Yeah, I might play the third quarter out.
He's got 12.
Bounce to the next game. That way I could get more games in, get through the season.
Another shot. And
if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. I don't mind taking
Williams
the L.
Has got his first
but it ain't no need to be
playing
this out on stream tonight because it's already late.
To keep possessions alive.
And Simmons slams it in.
Said I was only going to play one.
Into his
I'm
own
going here a little
Yeah,
bit.
we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's the Celtics now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Cantor. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams for 3. Simmons pulls it in. And Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ben Simmons can't shoot, man.
To the right side. The pass to Horford. And they double up Embiid.
Get it out the paint. Y'all hear me clicking?
While we have a second,
come on, man. Why are you sticking me in this animation so long?
And looking back,
my goodness.
Game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off.
See, what I like about this game now, I see that as I play it, I'm going to have to adjust. That A system is kicking in. They double teaming Embiid. They not allowing Embiid to do nothing.
Williams, that's good.
Oh, my God. We get
still
this,
a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game.
So I'm about to go ahead and send this game to the end.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford
Boys
out
ain't hitting
to
no
age
shots,
37.
man.
A revamped
I mean, I know it's me because I'm supposed to be the one that releasing it, I'm the one doing the shot release.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They're doing a really good job.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'll start up another one. Let me see. Sam to the end. We're not winning this game. Go ahead and get past this one. And I'll start up another one while I'm not too tired. I'm super tired, in a sense, but I'm up enough to sit here and rock with y'all for a little bit longer. All right, so I'm gonna skip the training for now. Let's go ahead and play Detroit, and then I promise you, man, when I come back and sim some more of these, then we'll go through all of that. We'll go through like I'm gonna do all of that live on stream when I stream, so you can really see the in-depth franchise experience that you can have.
My career champion. This award goes to most championships won with one.
What are the most NBA champions you won with a single? Oh, I don't play. I don't know.
I'm Nar.
I just took a guess.
Congratulations.
I mean, I just answered something. I don't play my career.
Next up is MyLeague Online. Here, we're looking for the user who had the most online MyLeague wins. And the winner of the MyLeague Online MVP.
For real, man. I'm gonna be honest. Might try to get a couple people together, man.
To get off the bus and get down to business.
I mean, I don't know the advanced schedule and all that is a little hectic, but it might be kind of cool to play a little MyLeague joint online.
Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What? And before we...
Well, Joel...
Thank you, David. You know, Steve, for teams that are already struggling big time,
they probably gonna run us too while you playing.
It's going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track.
But at least I give y'all some decent content tonight, and I promise you, it won't be mashups like this.
Teams, you watch them guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other.
We taking that.
Those are the teams I think
Derrick Rose, you better get a hand in.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Detroit, John Henson out there, Griffin. And it's Rose, and it's Kennard in at the 2 spot.
And when he gets ahead of Steve,
y'all still sticking around. I haven't seen anybody comment in a minute.
Ben Simmons,
y'all still with me?
A combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at
y'all
times
still with me?
Be unstoppable.
So it's Philadelphia now. Passes it to Richardson. Here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. And Henson sends it back. And he recovers it. That one is good.
Yeah, all right. I'm just checking.
And it's Rose
because the software is stuck on the screen, so I wasn't sure if the stream had stuck. Like I said, this is the first time me using this particular software. I'm using XSplit Gamecaster. This is the first time I've used it, but I like the presentation. I love what it has to offer here. So
not much you can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor.
I think this is going to be my streaming platform.
Grew up playing Australian rules football.
But I just wanted to make sure y'all was still with you, boy.
Quick thinking of that sport really
I just got to figure out how to get everything else that I want going. Get a little music in the background, things like that.
And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition? So good at getting steals.
Now here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Got a piece
let's go.
Here's Griffin.
Let's go, Embiid. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Bang, 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 bang.
He shoots. And the 3
I was late. Thought I was going to get one for you. Thought I was going to give y'all one right there. I was late on it, though.
Detroit, no good that time.
I was late.
The 76ers
I'm going to get these shots down sooner or later, man. I better, right?
Oh,
my God, man. What are you doing?
2K leaderboard of the rebounding leaders from a season ago.
I'm going to get these shots down for y'all sooner or later. I best get it right. Because if I don't, it's going to be early nights for me.
Who wouldn't love to have
so it would behoove me to get it right. Because I left all kinds of points on the court in that last game. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Where y'all at? Get the rebound.
Can't let that happen.
For some
reason, you can't let that happen.
Has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Horford.
Come on, fam.
Back to Simmons.
What's he waiting on? Like, go. I was trying to go earlier than that.
Simmons got 7 points.
I don't understand what he was waiting on right there.
Simmons is inside.
Go get it.
Forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
I got shoot out of my boots right there.
Rose against Simmons. Rose passes to Griffin.
Oh, let's go.
Good work defensively.
I was going to say, we ain't letting him do that.
Strong, but
we ain't letting him do that. Oh, we taking this to the rack. All the way to the rack, baby. We taking that all the way to the rack.
And really,
let's go. We all the way to the rack
without. He's sprinting to the hoop.
That was easy money.
Athletic behemoth who causes
that was easy money.
Fits. One area that the Pistons were great in last year was defense.
What they did,
that was me cheating right there. It didn't cost me, but I tried to hedge.
They got hands up and hands up high. Allowed the fewest threes against as a team. Their interior defense was just so-so, but on the perimeter, they were tough.
Okay. And the okay, I see you, Horford.
That's his first
foul. See you, Horford. He hype out there. See that type of emotion, man?
Simmons looking around.
Oh, you in trouble. Oh, you in trouble. You in trouble, Derrick Rose. It's about to get ugly out here.
Simmons throws it down.
Not out here. Out here. About to get ugly out here.
Outside Rose. There's the pass to Kennard.
Stay with him, Tobias. I'm over there playing Tobias Harris. Stay with him.
It to Griffin. Over Horford. Griffin shot.
Let's go, Horford. What I'm talking about, baby. Oh, y'all gonna keep leaving this open? Oh, this ain't fair. This ain't about to be fair.
Finding a little rhythm.
This ain't about to be fair, son.
Where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they
I think I might copy tomorrow though. Master Bus. Yeah, I think I might. I might. The only reason why I say that is I got a bad habit of getting games like that and not finishing them. So I want to make sure I'm going to spend the time I need to spend with him.
Harris kicks to Simmons.
Oh, I should have hit Josh Harris over there. That was on me. Point the finger right here.
A 5-year, $170 million.
We get to the line, but you know Ben Simmons ain't necessarily great at the line.
Didn't want to give him any
pause
to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money
is
that he'll develop that jump shot.
No good on the second free throw.
I called it, didn't I?
The league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been.
Oh no, ain't nothing doing. Ain't nothing doing.
Is there still work to be done?
No, that ain't happening.
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can.
What's up with that little hitch step? What's up with the little hitch? Just lay it up.
For all 82 games, I like what I'm seeing right now.
Here's McCray.
Oh, served me right there. Y'all saw that?
They could use a bucket, and the jumper falls.
They had me on skates that whole possession right there. It was ugly. They had me on skates that whole possession right there.
He's tightly guarded.
What's up, little man? You still up?
Right side Scott lets it go from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
You only watch TV. What you watching?
A moment here to check out the numbers for Embiid. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase "stats don't lie" absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't
normally
much
you would be asleep anyway if you wouldn't took that late nap.
Run the pass to McCray. And they pick up 2.
All right, go ahead.
Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates.
Yo, is anybody counting?
And you
I need to know if any of y'all are counting. How many dunks is that by Ben Simmons?
They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get
Caught me with the Jordan pump fake. Yeah, he got me.
And later, you can play inside out.
How many dunks is that by Ben Simmons? I think I'm gonna set some type of record.
Here's Galloway.
They are just not contesting Ben Simmons, and it ain't even fair for Simmons to be on the court with these dudes right now. But I'm gonna leave him in there.
McRae
we'll let him rest and start the second.
Just 5 on the clock.
No, that ain't happening. Give us that.
Henson's shot is off.
Let's go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
I was waiting for one of them dudes to cut.
Here's Thibault.
Come on, Thibault. Let's get that. Come on. Why can't I shoot with these guys? Come on, Sam. I got to get these dudes. Oh, what was that? Yo, I got to get these dudes shots down, man. I got to get in practice. I got to get into the practice. I have to practice with these guys and get their shots down. But this is just not.
Up top, Embiid.
Let's go, Embiid. Hit that.
Rebounded by the Pistons. Henson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'm not understanding what's happening here.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter.
No. Give us some.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outside for Simmons.
Oh my God, why did they throw it to Simmons? I was trying to throw it to Scott right there.
Jensen.
Lord have mercy. Turn around, Embiid. Go do him. Go do him, Embiid. Oh.
It's tipped.
Good defense.
Here's McRae. Here's Galloway. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They come.
Galloway
they back with
himself
6
around the painted area.
There's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Y'all see my struggles? This is what I do. I make it hard for myself. I love it. I love the challenge. I'm going to have to learn how to shoot. And see, a lot of you guys that is not used to me playing 2K, this is what I normally do. I learn on the fly. And I don't mind allowing people to see me get smashed by the computer, or I smash the computer, or I have a close game. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just one of those dudes, you know, like a normal guy. Like, I'm not just going to show you all wins and stuff like that. Nah, I don't believe in that.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far.
I do it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't drumming up nothing. I ain't manipulating.
Rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys
out. Man, I was about to say, this cat make this shot.
And any day, really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Thank you. And that was early. That was early.
Got out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Alex.
So I see I'm going to have to go through the whole team and work on, you know, shooting with these guys. Until I can get their shots down.
Retain their star players. Well,
practice makes
they
perfect.
shuffled the decks.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Swapping in Al Horford.
Oh, what are y'all doing? You left the man wide open, son.
The Sixers still in the mix to come out.
Come on.
Of the East. He just punched the ticket on
go.
that one. That'll
Let's
get the
go.
job done.
That's easy. That's easy. That's easy money right there.
And they keep hammering
That's easy
away
money.
at him inside,
That's lunch right
forcing
there.
the ball into the paint.
I thought they weren't gonna let me get to the paint at first. Oh no, fam.
You want
no,
your bigs
I don't know what
playing
you think.
Rips it
You ain't
down in
doing
traffic.
Now the 76ers on
Let's
the
go.
break, and Robinson throws it down.
Let's get on a little run
And
here.
his competitiveness.
Let's see if we can get a little run going.
An aggressive finish.
He is just
You gotta get
unwilling
Embiid
to
off the
settle.
court.
He gets
No,
right
you
to
know
the rim
that.
and makes sure they come away with points.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, and Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship
We gotta
team
get
of
Embiid
2004.
off the court.
A return to all-star form
He's
for
gonna be
Blake
dead tired.
meant
Oh!
tremendous individual
I
numbers
had
last
him.
season. And the Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade.
We gotta get Embiid
Still
off
not
the
the
court.
result they want in
'Cause I wanna
2019.
bring it back
The Pistons
later
will
on.
be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
We sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank
Y'all
you
got
so
over
much.
there.
And
Hopefully
Philadelphia
2K
decides
fixes
to take their
transition
first
defense.
timeout
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah, man.
Well, Langston Galloway, not the most efficient scorer, but he'll eat in it for you.
Yeah, Galloway not a player you want taking a ton of shots overall, but he can hit from outside if you give him a look. That's really his best shot.
No, go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to that. Let's see who we got there. All right. I like that meat rocking in the back. Hey.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Here's a look at some stats for Tobias Harris. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around.
What is going
you can count
on?
on his nightly production.
How do you miss that?
Stolen by O'Quinn. It's stolen by Rose.
Fam.
The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting
all
the
I can say
wide
is
open guy from the corner of his eye.
The 76ers leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harris. And he lays it straight in.
That's what it should have been the last time.
Talented, driven. He puts constant
That's dope how I
on
recognized he was trying to draw the charge, and I just went right around him. Quick recognition by myself.
And he's
good
on the 3-ball.
A beautiful pass by Derrick Rose. One of his strengths.
Come on, guys.
When you start talking about him as a distributor.
One more possession, then I'm getting these bombs off the court.
The pass to Robinson.
Only one I trust right now is Tobias.
Griffin with the
and he loses the ball.
And here comes Detroit again with the fast break. Burks pulls it in.
Come on.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Fam, is this serious? Is this serious?
For one more at the line.
I love the way of Griffin. Wow. Going after the rim. Is he dunk it or you gonna foul it?
And guys,
this can't be
thing
serious.
That has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader.
Here they come, man.
To his own
only down by 2 right now.
Responsibility for the team's play.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Horford comes in for Robinson.
Yeah.
Josh Richardson's checked in.
We about to get things back in order right quick.
Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks.
Ben Simmons about to go eat.
Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane.
We'll stop playing games. That's what I'm talking about.
And with Griffin,
you want some?
Time on the
you go get something.
For most of his career,
about to go eat real quick.
A second in command.
Coach Casey
Let's go
said
in,
last year,
let's stop playing with these
Griffin
boys.
Is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to
get him,
step up to the challenge. It makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player.
Go get him, Ben Simmons. Go get him. They don't want it. They don't want it. Let's go.
And here is Simmons.
Oh, I see you.
Points for him.
I see you. I got the vision. I got that vision, baby.
His vision,
I see you.
Accuracy make him a premier presence.
2K momentum shifts, yeah. Crazy.
Pistons trail by 9.
Remember when you used to cut those off? Y'all remember that?
Outside Rose.
Well, it's all good.
Passes to Griffin.
No, Griffin, we don't want it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Phantom foul.
And for Blake Griffin, always
Phantom
a great
foul.
outside shooter for the power forward position, Craig, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
Missed Harris. I had Harris, too. I had Harris early, and I missed him.
Pass to Simmons.
Oh, this is mismatch. That ain't even fair.
Pocket 6, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my God. Don't hurt him, Hammer. Don't hurt him, Hammer.
Keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Hammer, don't hurt him. Let's go.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 10. Next up will be a home game match
against the
Pacers.
Pause.
That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Got to pause that statement. We'll put that D on him.
Embiid
double team that.
Oh!
Oh!
It's good on the putback.
You know we talk
Okay,
about
Wood.
it all the time, guys. Those second chance
I see you,
buckets,
Van.
always the
I
result
see you.
of that extra effort.
You trying to get in on the party? Okay, I see you.
Simmons against Rose. Simmons passes to Richardson. To the inside.
Oh, Embiid.
And they double up Embiid. He had Simmons atop the key. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
I ain't gonna hit that. Ah!
Pistons trail by 8.
It forced me into a bad shot.
Griffin.
Oh!
Harris is there. And that one's good. Griffin's got 5 points now.
Oh! Okay.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
All right, William, I'll holler at you, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. And I promise, man, if any of you guys, if I've missed any donations or anything like that, my bad, man. My bad. I don't know if there were any, but
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic
I may have missed them because the computer is a little further away now.
And Kobe Bryant, those are by 4.
Detroit making a switch here. McRae's checked in. Richardson against Rose. Kicks it out to Richardson. Over to the wing. Korkmaz passes to Harris.
Come on, man.
And it's Horford picking him up. The second effort. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 points.
Down to 4. Come on, man.
Shut out in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Let's go. Let's go. Sometimes you gotta stop and pop, baby.
And a lot of teams avoid.
Sometimes you gotta stop and pop.
They seem to be using it well.
Play that D. Play it. Play some D, baby. Play some D. That's all I need y'all to do. Oh, no.
The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's
got
7 points.
Nah, come on, family.
His eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
Hey, stop coming down here.
Here's Thibault.
What's up? Huh?
Richardson outside. Pass to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. And that one goes long. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Griffin.
Come on, they giving him all the fouls.
Coming up.
Yo, they giving them every call.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line.
Yo, he's getting every call.
Back, Chauncey Billups once said, Griffin might be too nice of a guy, yet he's a league leader in technicals almost every season.
Yeah, they giving this dude every call. Look at this, man. Now they back.
Wood. Bruce Brown comes in for Luke.
Now they are back.
And Langston Galloway subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Within 1 point.
Harris outside. Inside. Thibault, the pass to Horford. Rebound by the Pistons.
I don't know.
Resistance at the rim. Better find another.
I don't know.
And he gets the bucket.
I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to say.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win.
These
this
releases
game. Just a matter of who can catch that momentum.
But I refuse to cut on the shot meter.
What's been a very close game here.
They are up by 1 now.
Ahead. They finish off.
But I ain't worried about it. We'll get the lead back when the boys come back.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Nah, I don't play any of that. I don't play my park. I don't play my career.
Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break.
Right, we'll skip
with
all
the
of
third
this,
quarter
man,
soon to follow.
Get it popping.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, what do you think?
You have to love a team that pounds.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Definitely been challenging.
Ben Simmons is going to have to be my savior.
Not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Kennard. John Henson out there with Griffin.
Yeah, it is. We're about to get the lead back right now.
Luke in at the 3. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Well, one area that has slowed the Pistons the last decade is their player development.
Yeah, you look at their roster, very few homegrown players. The Pistons haven't had a lot of hits with their first-round picks.
Oh, I was trying to pass out of that.
You need to have a front office that can build from within.
I was trying to pass out of that, and they wouldn't let me do it.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 1-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Horford the pass to Embiid. And the
How did he recover so fast? Y'all saw that?
The first points of the second.
How he recovered so fast?
For Philadelphia.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is
See, they double teaming Ben Simmons now, so we're going to have to go elsewhere.
And the pass to Kennard. Here's Mikhailuk. Richardson covering. Here's Mikhailuk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons.
I was just about to say what they calling.
6th in assists.
What you calling, bro?
Field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20
You said your wife keep calling you away? Yeah, go handle your business, brother.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Embiid, the pass to Horford.
Let's go, Horford.
Shot from the low
Let's go, Horford.
And the 76ers lead
I
by
see
3.
you, Embiid, with the nice look, the nice kick out.
Inside out,
we'll take it. We'll take that.
Up top, Griffin.
Come on, we need y'all to D this up. D this up. D this up like I know y'all can do it.
The Pistons working the
Nah,
ball.
we all over that. We all over that. We gonna get that up.
Here's Kennard. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah. We all over that.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same
Let's go.
season by the
Bang,
Raptors.
bang. Oh, you got to hit that. You got to hit that.
I have no regrets.
Oh, Harris, you got to hit that money. You got to take that money right there. When they give you free money, you got to take it. No, sir. No, you're going to work for these.
Casey is still pounding the rock.
Oh, man. Harris got to take that money.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, way to play in
Fam.
attack mode and get to the line.
You got to take money when they give you money.
Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting
You
over
can't
a
be
rebound.
scared of the money.
You ever have a teammate upset
My
with you for stealing
goodness.
his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played
Horford got to
with,
take that money.
those
I mean,
guys
Harris.
hated when guards
Harris
came
got
in.
to take
They
that
would
money.
elbow you and if
Free
you were
money.
on their same team saying get out of here, especially
Wow.
a lot of those bigs.
He ain't
There was
want
a
it,
lot of
man.
rebound incentives
He
in
didn't
their
want it.
contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
The 76ers making a switch here. Scott
This
is checked
this
in for
when it
Horford.
gets cold.
And Robinson III comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. Milton the pass to Embiid. Rebound by
Come
the
on,
Pistons.
Embiid. You got to make
Hudson's
that
got
money.
6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Griffin. Got a piece of
No,
it.
sir.
And they'll keep possession.
Ah.
Put in the bucket.
Finally, now 1 for 5.
This
here in
one
the
we
third.
lose, man.
We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Burks the pass to Milton.
And our boys go out the
Back to
game.
Burks.
It ain't nothing happening.
Kicks it to Embiid.
Embiid, come on, man.
Shot opportunity. Dishes it to Scott.
What's he
And foul
doing?
on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yo, I'm missing everything inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
I'm missing everything inside.
For the
Everything.
Pistons, Wood, he's checked in for Henson.
I got to get in
And
practice
it's
mode,
Brown
man.
in for Luke Kennard.
I got to get in practice mode, bro. Easy to see that.
Scott hits them both.
Well, a new start in Detroit for Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, I see
Led
that's
the team to
a
the
no-brainer.
playoffs in his first season. Seems
It's
to
a
be a great
no-brainer.
match between the team and their coach.
Time called here. The
It's a
Pistons
no-brainer.
decide to talk it over.
Dad, I'm missing everything inside, and I need to get in that practice mode.
Success that the Pistons wanted.
Also, Casey, I thought was brought in to change the mindset of this team. He immediately was able to change the culture of the Pistons. Setting a new tone goes a long way for a developing team.
I don't think Derrick Rose is out there right now.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Get that ball. Get the ball.
And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Embiid got 15.
It's stolen by Rose.
Did y'all see this?
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Embiid got 15 rebounds, dog.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Passes it to Milton. Back to Burks. Pass to Scott.
He ain't gonna make that money.
11 feet away, 5 to shoot, and they double up Embiid. Unloads from 13. Scott can't get it to go.
I don't understand.
Griffin, he'll bring it up for the Pistons.
He gets every call. Every call this guy's getting.
It's going to go on Alec Burks.
My God.
Blake Griffin, he likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
Every single call this dude's getting.
Going to the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Griffin. McRae's checked in for Detroit.
He getting every
comes in for Derrick Rose.
Hold up.
Griffin hits them both.
Oh, okay. Why is he getting every call?
Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Down low to the paint. Here's Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shot.
Can we get one?
And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics.
Thank you.
Surprise to fans.
Finally.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency.
Finally, it's happening to me.
Was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
He hits one, then this is
the second attempt
from the free throw line.
Horford got that super.
Come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and
Horford got that super slow release.
Miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And they double up Simmons.
Oh, I saw you, Richardson, and I missed you.
Quinn with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And
barbecue
chicken.
chicken.
It in.
He's
barbecue
an absolute
chicken.
gym rat. Simmons is
You're gonna get punished
in his
out there.
pursuit to dominate.
You're gonna get punished out there, brother. I'm sorry to tell you.
Game and improving,
but you're gonna get punished out there. Oh.
Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Oh, they're trying to be disrespectful out here.
Some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him.
Come on, guys, move.
Nonsense.
I need to can somebody move?
Efficient scorer, elite passer as well.
I don't want.
Man, when you get to his leadership, Big Al is the total package.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I ain't got no choice.
They have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Ben Simmons all the way. Nobody else is doing nothing. They not moving off ball. Come on, man. This is crazy.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Philadelphia, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to O'Quinn. He kicks it to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. O'Quinn, the pass to Simmons. Griffin with some nice D.
Bro,
Detroit's gotten blank from 3-point.
Why can't I shoot inside?
0 for 3.
I can't hit no layups.
1:43 left in the third quarter.
But like I said, I don't dare cut that shot meter back on.
For the lead, and the layup is good.
Bam! Are you kidding me?
2 now for the Pistons.
Hey guys, the D has has to show a little more fight on the interior
I refuse,
than they did on that trip.
I refuse to cut the shot meter back on.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly
Lord have
regain
mercy.
focus. They're
have a little mercy.
Offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Left side, Harris. Fade away.
Come on, Tobias, hit the shot!
Woods got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yo, I don't know anybody's shot timing. I don't know anybody's shot.
And Philadelphia the other way now.
Do y'all see how many points I'm leaving out here?
To the middle. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Wood.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Galloway. It's hauled in by the
y'all see all of these points I'm leaving on this court?
On the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And stay with the play, Harris.
A tremendous defensive rebound.
Nah, it's me though. I gotta learn. Even though I'm bugging out and I'm getting mad, it's me. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing the semi-right timing, I would be hitting these shots. But I don't understand how they release. Well, I do understand, but the release seems to be so different when you under the rack.
No good at the rim.
Giving them everything.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story.
Come on, Tobias. Oh, come on. How he get there? Wow. Let me see.
With 1 on the clock, misses the shot.
Wonderful effort by Blake just to get out to be able to contest that shot.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up.
That one was contested, though, so I get that.
But we'll be back in no time with the start
of the that's a dope beat right there. That'd be hard. NBA Live shooting me is even more confusing and harder. Yeah. I'm having a good time in this game, though. You know, Boston just gave us the blues, but I'm enjoying this.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, get
out here and shut this thing down, man. Go.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
He'll be sleeping.
A moment now to reset
and I might jump on in the morning and do
Gatorade all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bang, bang.
So they take the lead.
Bang, bang. Get a little space.
76ers lead
Get a little space right there.
I like
make
Josh
some things happen.
More comfortable in this
a little space.
Just taking what the defense
Create
allows.
a little space. That's all you got to do. Create a little space.
Taking his time here. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Kennard. Puts it up from 12. Here's Henson.
How did this guy get the rebound? I'm right there.
Oh, and that one's got him all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Horford trying to
need those. We need those. Good. Come on, Richardson. Put it on your back, man.
4 points in the quarter.
Put it on your back.
Josh Richardson, they love his size in the backcourt and his mobility. He moves extremely well.
We need somebody to do something. Kennard, where you going? Where you trying to go to, Kennard? Where you trying to go to? I ain't letting you get there. Where you trying to get to?
There's Galloway. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of flash to his game, but Galloway can surprise you with this first step.
You're just not going to put a hand up?
Switch here. Luke is checked in.
You just ain't gonna put a hand up or anything.
Embiid, he's checked in for Tobias Harris.
You just rather not put a hand up or anything.
For Josh Richardson.
Why did he do all of that? Why he do all that? Just pass the ball, man.
Enzo Galloway with it. Bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2.
Oh, that's all me. Oh, I'm taking that all the way to the resi. I'm taking that to the rack. That was me. That was a user. And my boy QJB would say the user. That was all me on that. I wanted that money. I should have passed it. I should have threw it behind me, but I wanted all of that. I wanted the reward.
And that one misses. Rose, he's
checked early
for Langston Galloway.
I don't know his shot.
And he sinks the second.
That was a Minka? Yeah, I lurked that one, right?
Game. Rose dishes to Henson.
Oh, get over, help him.
It's going to go on Alec Burks.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Oh my goodness. See, this is why I like the stream. Y'all see me in my wildest form. Look at this. Derrick Rose makes shots like that, but come on, fam.
He was electric.
Cut it out. Y'all got to cut it out. Y'all trying to get too cute out here. Y'all got to cut it out.
So many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Y'all have got to cut it out. Making me believe that Derrick Rose is getting busy like that.
On the court.
Still.
His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
High post, Embiid. 6 to shoot. Robinson passes to Embiid. Another miss by
Philadelphia. Hey, man, they forcing me into some bad looks.
On that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that.
They forcing me into some bad situations here.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
In the corner, it's Robinson.
Bang, bang.
For 3.
Come on. Y'all see that early releasing dog? If I can learn their shots.
To take the lead. But they recover it.
He gets the rebound.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
76ers
I'm not
trailing.
believing this.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5
I'm
minutes
not
gone.
believing what's happening here.
Five-ball, the pass to Embiid, and he could not.
I'm not believing what's happening out here.
Go to the line for
Let me get my guys back in this game.
Well, what's not to like?
Y'all are bugging out here on this court.
Physical specimen that over 7
they
feet
bugging.
Tall, all the skill
they bugging.
in the world and a personality made for stardom.
They are tripping big time.
And Embiid drops them both.
Thank you, Embiid. This is an intense game, folks.
Whether it's on the court or through social media.
Win or lose, I enjoyed this one. I gave y'all a good show on this one, huh?
One of the best trash talkers in the league.
At least I gave you a good show.
But it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
The 10-footer. Good work defensively by Horford.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Let's go.
Moved his feet.
Let's go. He too big out there.
How
Pause.
you get stops.
But he too big out there.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to
come on, Embiid, get that.
Going in their direction.
That was all you.
Contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team.
Nah, no sir. Not today,
And
Blake.
his pure defensive
You ain't getting that
effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look.
Tobias, you're supposed to cook him. You're supposed to cook him.
Here's Harris.
Let's go. Look, late release, dog. If I could just get the timing down, it's a different ball game.
The pass to Rose.
If I could just get the timing down, it's a whole different ball game. If I could just, thank you. Let's go. Let's go, Ben. Y'all heard him say, "Who mans is Simmons?"
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Fam, if I could just, that's why I laugh. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, when you guys can watch me and see what the problem is, that's why I laugh. I'm supposed to be winning these games with ease.
And it's blocked by Simmons. Henson finds Griffin.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
Shooting free throws.
Dog, they giving Griffin every single call there is. He's getting them all.
For Griffin.
How many fouls has he drawn out here? Fam.
Both shots.
He's getting every call. Every single call.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
Every call he's getting.
Pass to Richardson. From
bang,
deep.
bang. Ah!
That one doesn't go. And Detroit the other way now.
Once again,
so frustrating when
I'm early on the release
to go down as you're trying to help your team.
Once again, I'm early on the release. Once I learn these dudes' shots, man, sky's the limit.
Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands.
Once I learn their shots, the sky's the limit.
He's disrupting their offensive flow.
Christian Woods checked in for Detroit. Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has
he's
been
12 for 13.
Dropper.
Yeah, that's how many dunks
must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the
sideline.
sideline.
Whose man was that?
Guys, I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He said we're too concerned with their
ain't
shooters
winning this
right
game,
now.
man.
We've got to close off the inside.
I have no confidence that we can win this game.
Complete it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And the layup's good off the glass.
A layup.
Simmons got 28 points for the game.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way.
Let me get another Minka. Give me another Minka. Let me get it.
Outside Rose.
D that up.
5 to shoot.
Force a bad shot. Force a bad shot. That's it. That's it.
Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, why did he turn inside? I wanted him to stay where he was.
Kennard, the pass to Wood.
Why did he do? Why? I needed him to stay right where he was. Stay where you're at.
Richardson, no luck. Here's McKinley.
Fam.
Simmons. Here's Rose, and it's sent back by Horford. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Simmons. Count that one.
Fam, I'm going to have a heart attack playing this game, I swear. My heart is going to explode out of my chest.
A gifted player, someone who is
I swear.
strong.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm literally going to have a heart attack.
Now here's Rose.
What are y'all doing?
And it's good on the way.
No help defense.
I would put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Simmons kicks to Horford. And Henson pulls it down.
Everything worked except for the
I can't do nothing but dunk.
To shoot that every time.
I can't do anything but dunk.
At a big time moment.
I can't make no jumpers. Y'all see this?
Is about these moments.
I can't make no jumpers.
Hot is on the line here.
None.
Is so focused.
The drive by Simmons. And he gets contact.
I can't make no jumpers.
2 shots coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the crowd is going crazy. This is what I'm talking about, immersion. This is why I'm playing NBA 2K right now. The immersion.
To take the lead, it drops.
The leadership role with Derrick Rose, taking the responsibility of a
big
possession right there. Put everything on his shoulders.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Simmons passes to Richardson. Back to Simmons. Kicks it to Horford. It's in!
And that bucket was absolutely...
Did I make a jumper?
defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Did I make a jumper?
The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1.
Fam,
16 seconds
what
left in the
is
fourth quarter
yo, man? Hold on. Oh no, that's awful. Play physical, crash the boards, switch everything. Stay home. Lord have mercy, dog. I'm about to have a heart attack. I swear this game will do that to you.
Now Rose. Canon fires the 3.
No, sir. No, sir.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was
W, baby.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so
wow.
important in today's game.
Wow.
So the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win,
you guys got to see me get a W, man.
And crazy
wow.
finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate.
Fans supposed to be going crazy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's
fans supposed to be going crazy.
All right, Dave.
Madden, Living Worlds.
Thanks very much.
Come on,
Coach
man.
mentioned he
Come
wanted
on.
to come into
I ain't
this
going
building
for it
and do
this year.
whatever was necessary to
I'm
win.
telling you right now, EA, I'm not going for it this year, especially on the next gen. If you do not deliver what you're advertising, I'm going to lose my everlasting mind.
Great row win tonight, Al.
Why are they talking to Al Horford? You mean they tell me they're not going to talk to my man?
Once again. And that's
they ain't going to talk to mans?
Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for
I can't teach you how to play, man. As you can see, I'm not good at all. This is franchise.
So
this is not my career or anything like that. So let's take a look, guys. Let's go take a look at these box scores. Blake Griffin got off for the most part. 15.7 ribs. 1 assist, 1 steal. Kennard, we kept him in check. I was guarding him most of the time. Still had 11 points, 2 ribs, 2 assists, 2 steals. That's all right. Derrick Rose ain't do much. And nobody else really did much at all. Take a look at that, guys. Ben Simmons, 31 points. And let's see how many of them things was dunks. 10 dunks. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He got off. Field goal percentage. 14 of 15. Look, points responsible for 37. That is crazy. Embiid only had 10, but look at the ribbies. 18 ribs. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, all right. We did our thing. Let's look at the player comparisons really quick. Let me see who they had at center. Look at this, man. This shouldn't even have been a contest. Come on. This shouldn't even have been a contest. I should have destroyed Henson. But you see the kind of stuff, man. This is what I'm saying. This is the stuff that Madden they just don't give you, dog. Look at this. Look at this. Basic info, matchup, game stats. Look at this. Look, you get all of this in game. Not in the the outside of the actual game and just in the regular menu. No, this is in the game. You check out the badges, the shot charts, all of that. Come on, man. And here's the one too that's nasty. Let me show you. Hold on. I think it's right here. Let's say I want to go in and see Ben Simmons. I want to view exactly what he did in the game. I can look at his highlights. Right? You could do that for pretty much. I thought you could do it for all the players. But there is a way. Let me see. Yeah, you can. Look, I can go look at their highlights. But there's a way for you to go look at actual shots too. It might be. Let me see. Is it score? Dang, I quit. But I think you can go into the score summary and you can go look at replays. Like all of the highlights. Again, man, another reason why y'all are going to see a lot of this, even though I'm not the best basketball, savant, y'all going to see me doing a lot of this. And I'm definitely going to come right here. I'm going to go in here and go to practice mode. Let me show y'all what this look like for some of you guys that don't know. Then I'll get out of here. Let me see if my boy is still up. Hold on, guys. I don't hear him. He might have his headphones on. Or he might be asleep. I hope he's asleep. 2 o'clock. He need to be asleep. Even though it's the freaking weekend. All right, so check this out, man. Look at this. And you have to run the play right. If you don't, they're going to give you an error. So they're expecting me to shoot it with Embiid. All right. So boom. Stop and pop. See, I shot it too early. But watch what happens when you don't run it right way. Play broken. Saw that? Too early. Play broken? Why did they say play broken? All right, hold on. Let me let the whole thing finish out. Oh. I wasn't supposed to go to MB right there. Okay. So, go here. I'm supposed to wait. Okay. I was a little late right there, but I'm trying to get his release down. Fadeaway. That's what I want to see. I want to master the fadeaway. Play broken. I passed it to him too early. Passed it to him a little too early. They want me to go there. Let me hold that thing. Now I go to him. Fade away. All right, let me try one more. But I'm just trying to show you guys the gist of it, man. I can come in here and just work on the plays, work on the shots I want, work on the release. And see, that was slightly late. So I'm going to try that shot again to the left, to the right. I mean, using the left hand, see if I can get that timed a little better. He pushed me out of bounds. I need to get a shot to where I'm shooting a jumper, though. I should be able to shoot over this dude. All right, let's change it up. Oops. Nah, not Ben Simmons. Yeah, let me get Richardson. In this way, man, I'll be able to know exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? This way, I'll be able to know exactly what I'm doing when I run these plays instead of just guessing in game. Okay. That's simple enough. Trying to find one where I'm shooting a jumper. Trying to find one when I'm shooting a J. Let's try, I think floppy. Oops. I think this is one where I got to shoot that rock. Got to get that release right, though. If he's open. There we go. There we go. A little late. A little late. Okay. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. See if I can get another green release. Shoot that thing quick. Still late. See, it seemed like I'm not late. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Right there. That time I'm early. That's good. Slightly early. See, I can't get it. Once I get it, man, you know, it's going to take practice, and I like that. I like the fact that it's going to take a minute. Dang. Come on, Josh. Get where you need to be. There you go. You wide open. Oh, I was late. I was late on that one. I mean, it said early, but I was late pulling the trigger. That was on me. Let's go. There it is. Right there. I think we'll end on that note, man. What you guys say? You got to set the tempo and change your freelance to how the style of the teams play. Like, for example, freelance change it to 4-on-1 because majority of your players can shoot outside also. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Those are the things that I don't know about basketball. So you guys will be able to actually help me with that. All right, so we'll go ahead and end this stream right now, man. I appreciate y'all, man, coming through. Oh. So appreciate that, man. It's been good. It's been real. So when I get a chance, expect me to start streaming more. I might try to jump on here tomorrow morning when I ain't got nothing going on. But like I said, I just can't give a schedule because, you know, I don't know when I can and when I can't. But either way, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all see me rock the no hat tonight, you know, just rocking the do. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Be safe this weekend. And I'll catch you guys when I'm back on. It might be this, could be Battlefield, could be Madden, could be all pro football. We'll see. All right, man. Y'all be good. Peace.